this is Brian Edwards here. In today's demo, I'll be showcasing an app created in Power Apps that I've been working on in the past few months that enables users to search across all of SharePoint Online, and perhaps I will extend that further into the rest of Office 365 going forward. So as opposed to the normal kind of functionality that you get in SharePoint out the box, which constrains you to configuring typically a data source connected directly to a SharePoint list or document library, this particular app enables you to search content throughout the environment, regardless of the site, regardless of the document library, regardless of whether it's a list or library, etc. And it uses the search functionality, native search function capabilities built into Office 365 in order to surface the results. So one of the things you can do in the app is configure the search, and like I said, this is still beta, work in progress. And if I click on the search button, it gives me four kind of different options to filter the search query on. Search locations, so different sites to search under. If you leave it blank, it'll search across all sites in SharePoint. Search conditions, which are still pending to be implemented, which enables you to search upon using specific keywords, filter on file types, different types of documents, and search scopes, whether that be conversations, documents, etc., those type of things, which I'll go into a little bit more detail just now. So if we select, if we do a search, we can go ahead and do a search for a particular site. So if I search for market, what it should find is something along the lines of marketing. And if I click on the drop-down box, maybe I'll just type it in full. So it finds marketing. I might also be interested in sales. And let's take one more for this particular demo, bookings. And basically, this is using the search functionality to expose all this information. If I typed in something more generic, although this doesn't show all the different team sites, but if I click on search and for something called search, okay, it doesn't actually find it. Oh, there it finds it, sorry. Okay, here we go. So it's got all different sites in there. It's got booking, sales, marketing, test, and whatever the case may be. So if I just, I'm not going to add test, for example. Search conditions, like I said, is work in progress. That'll be searching based on keywords, from date, to date, etc. Filter file types. I can now go along and I can say, well, I'm interested in documents, maybe PDF documents. Let's say Word documents. Or, what's it? DOC and DOCX, XLS, and you can see it's very flexible in terms of what types of files could be searched using that criteria. And again, the search scope, just as I was alluding to, if you go and click on search scope, we can click on here and we can say we're only interested in documents. We're not interested in things like videos or pictures, for example, like those type of things. Once I've configured my search, I can then go ahead and I can now go and search for something. So if I just search all, let's just do that and click on search all, you'll see it returns the first 500 items or less if the filter that I've applied includes less than 500 items. So it's running a flow now, and you can see it's retrieved 500 different items, and all these things have got different information in them pertaining to whatever it is that I have searched upon based on that criteria. If I want to refine this further, I can now just type in different keywords, just like you would in Google or Bing, and it doesn't really matter what I type in here. So if I do type in reservation, it'll now filter based on the search engine's ranking algorithm, which technically is also possible to refine using this query. So now that I've done this, I can see that there's still 500 items here. Maybe I want to exclude PDF. Let's say I want to exclude PDF documents. If I go into the search, I can go into, again, this has kept all those parameters. So I can say, well, let's exclude XLS documents. Let's exclude those. Let's just refine it to document types. And again, if I just click on close there, click on search, now it's only going to return actual Microsoft Word documents, and you can see here there's now 80 of those documents. So given that, this is kind of where I'm going to on this app, and would appreciate any comments, any thoughts in terms of this is the type of thing you would be interested in. And by all means, drop me an email at brian at allthings365.com. Thanks, guys.